CBS The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers once revealed the return of character Taylor on screen. She returned to LA after a long stay in Africa. This time they have changed actors, so we will definitely be unfamiliar with a completely different Taylor in both appearance and lifestyle. Currently, Taylor decided to choose to change to become more mature instead of choosing to rebel like in previous years. In the recently released video, they said that Taylor was the only person who sided with Sheila, and suggested inviting her to attend the year-end party with Steffi's family. Up to now, viewers have not been able to see what the characters that actor Alan is thinking. But it's clear that the next developments are definitely worth looking forward to. What made Taylor not for Sheila? Maybe Taylor remembers that when she was still in love with Ridge, when Sheila was Eric's wife and mother of the man Taylor loved. Sheila never spoke out against the love between Taylor and Ridge, so Taylor thought she didn't mean to see her as a rival. It seems that Taylor planned very carefully for this return trip. And Brooke also deliberately went to Steffi's house to find Taylor after hearing that she was back in LA. But the results were different from Brooke's expectations. Brooke thought that Taylor's intention to return this time must have something to do with Ridge, so she had already prepared a warning for Taylor not to touch her husband. However, contrary to what Brooke thought, Taylor stated that there was no shady relationship between her and Ridge. And even Taylor said she would help Brooke resolve their conflict. As for Sheila, she sometimes asked herself if she wanted to work with Taylor. Would there be a trade-off? But fortunately, she lost nothing. Before that, Sheila worked very hard to prove to Finn that she had changed and could be a good mother. But with no success, plus seeing Deacon and Taylor both get good looks while she was achieving nothing, made Sheila feel more and more under pressure. Now Sheila seems to have a chance to be reunited with Finn, thanks to Taylor speaking up for her and trying to promise nothing will happen. So Steffi agrees to Sheila to visit the family. Therefore, between Sheila and Taylor, they will have a private conversation about the same person, Brooke. This could be the beginning of the overthrow of the model mother image in the Forrester family. To be able to think as mature and strong as she is now, Taylor is grateful for trying to overcome the difficulties in the past. What can hurt Taylor anymore when she has lost the man she loves twice? Even now, she has to try to control her emotions to help restore Brooke and Ridge's marriage. However, don't rush to judge that Ridge doesn't take Taylor seriously. Seeing Ridge hurried his action to fight Taylor to send a sincere apology after hearing what Brooke did is enough to prove that Taylor's point of view is important. How in the heart of Ridge? Despite this, Taylor still respects Ridge very much and does not want to interfere in his relationship with Brooke. Taylor decided to make a strong shoulder for Ridge to lean on instead of using the suffering of Ridge to draw him to her side. But Taylor can hardly help Ridge resolve the conflict. If Brooke continues to give Deacon more opportunities to approach, at that time it was imperative that Taylor carried out the plan discussed earlier with Sheila only. Surely this B&B is aiming for Brooke's stamina. They will put a lot of pressure on Brooke's shoulder and make her so helpless that she will collapse before Ridge. However, there's no guarantee that everything that follows will be 100% correct. But with B&B, it's different. Why choose to give up instead of continuing the story? CBS's The Bold and Beautiful spoilers revealed that Taylor has changed a lot since she returned to LA. Maybe she's hiding a secret about her illness, and fans are guessing that she has a terminal cancer. She's dying and she wants to spend her last moments with her loved ones.